you got them at 4, 5, 6, all right beside each other. So very competitive.
And I want to talk to you a little bit about, like, and I mean, hey, rankings are rankings, but rankings are technically not the win-loss. It's the best team, right? Am I right?
Well, I mean, let's face it, rankings are basically for entertainment purposes.
Yes.
People like to talk about them, debate them. You know, when it comes time for the seeding of the tournament, rankings are just one of 6 criteria that are used.
Yeah.
You've got head-to-head competition versus each other. You've got where you finish in your zone. You've got significant wins during the year. So there are lots of considerations when you actually do the seeding for the tournament.
And so, I mean, the reason I asked that is because really Burnaby South didn't really lose. They lost on an ineligible player.
Yes.
And they went down to 4. Like, I kind of didn't see like how that loss really drops them that far, even though that it is a loss at the end of the day. You see my?
Totally. I get it. It's a difficult situation for everybody to figure out.
All right, now that's enough that talk. Let's talk about the ball game. Here
Let's go. Let's go.
We're 20 seconds in, and we don't have a basket yet, so it's 0-0. And Vancouver College going from my right to my left. Kitsilano from my left to my right. And a quick little one. Jags with the big block. Jags got foul trouble in the semi-final game against St. George's, and was really not a big factor in the game, but has been all year.
Ron just blocked a shot, and then at the other end went high off the glass, so he's having an immediate impact.
So here's... And another block there by Jags.
Oh, and a nice leak-out pass.
Doleman going up, and ooh. I mean, you know, and Sly has a right to be mad there. Just put the ball in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you didn't need to be fancy.
As Al McGuire would say, a little too much mustard on that hot dog.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Well, he would.
Darian with the rebound. In the corner, here we go. That's Hepner. Back up top to Lumtong. We got the other Cruz DeMont in the last year's MVP's brother, and he shoots a 3. No good. Jags with the rebound. Right up to Peter Lai. Peter Lai dribbles from near side to far side. And here he goes. Cutler looking for someone. Hits Peter Lai. Doleman kicks outside. Lai trying to beat Cruz DeMont. Does a really good job of cutting him off. And Peyton Lum takes it to the hole and gets a nice little...
I'm just looking at the schedule from the season, and it looks like these two teams met in the Legal Beagle with College beating Kits 75-72.
But then Kits...
And that was back on January the 11th.
And then Kits beat College.
And then, I'm just trying to find that second game there, Mike.
February.
It was in February? All right, yeah. I'll find it. There it is. Then they beat them 72-70.
Yeah.
So 2 very close games already.
So I think we're going to have a little bit of a barn burner 4A final, which no one will complain about.
By the way, it's getting a little bit more difficult for me, but I'm going to say right now 862 would be my estimate.
You said you were an expert.
Well, no, but it's getting bigger, right? You know, at most high school games, it's, you know, like 15 or 20. I can do that. But no, I'm saying 862. Probably by the time the quarter's over, we'll be at 900 at least.
That's not a bad little final crowd. Doleman with a nice offensive rebound. Lum for 3. No good. And we're going to get a loose ball foul here, and that's going to be, I believe, on Jags. Yeah. And Jags got in foul trouble, like I said, in the semifinal.
Yeah, he's got to try to avoid that, especially one like that where he's nowhere near being able to get that rebound.
Yeah, and he was very unutilized, obviously, in the final just because of the foul trouble.
By the way, speaking of crowds, the Fraser Valley 4A Championship was last Sunday. 1,800 people.
Packed. I was there. It was packed.
Unbelievable, eh?
It was unreal. I mean, I live 5 minutes away now from the Langley Event Center, so it's a nice little drive over. Peter Lai dribbling the ball up the floor here. And a nice little bounce pass there.
Go through his legs?
Yes, it did. And then he gets the ball back for a 3.
There you go.
Boom! And that's a 7-0 run to start the game here.
Nice little sequence there for
nice
Peter.
Callum White Chow, and this might be Jags.
Hopefully that's going to be called on number 4.
If Peyton was smart, he'd be sticking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, being a team player there, if you're Peyton, you're sticking your hand up right
But you
now.
know what, too? It's nice to see officials that understand the game. This is a really good veteran crew, by the way. And Mr. Langford there, you know, understands the game and knows that that's the right foul call, because it could have been on either. You're not going to give the big guy a second one right away. That's a good piece of officiating.
And Callum Chow-White, who was a big player for VC last year, coming off the bench as a sixth man this year, I would have thought would have definitely been their two-man starter this year, and the ball goes out of play. Fans, please keep your eye on the ball at all times, as objects can be flying
Isn't
into
that a baseball game?
No, it's baseball and hockey.
Oh yes, hockey.
Right. I mean, if you take a big round ball, orange ball off the face, I guess it's your fault.
Nice back door.
Nice back door, and Peyton Lum. We got a 9-2 ball game here, and it's been all Kitsilano so far to start this game.
Yeah.
And that's Cruz Demont. Theron picking up the ball. Chow White for deep three. No good, and Jags with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul here on Hepner. Sean Hepner, grade 11, 6'2" guard, picks up a foul.
Yeah, VC off to a little bit of a rough start at the offensive end here. They're coming with some 1-2-1-1 soft pressure, no trap.
Now, just a slow him down style trap.
Great
nice pass by Cutler into Jags, but Theron able to get his hand on it and block that.
Kids coaching staff wanting a foul call there, but I think that was a good no. It was a good no call.
Yeah, good no call. High post there, and that is a jumper from Kelly O'Brien, unable to nail that one, and Doleman picks up the ball, and here comes Kitsilano.
Well, if they're going to beat this kid zone, that's where they got to attack the high post. They got a good look there. They just couldn't knock it down.
Semifinals, Doleman came off the bench. Nice high runner there by Peter Lee.
Switched that nicely to the left hand, too.
Callum Chow-White. Into Cruz Demont for three, and yes, there it is.
Number 11, Hunter Cruz Dumont.
Peyton Lum. Cutler. Oh, correction. My bad. We're human. We're not all perfect. We're not all experts.
I was trying to do that subtly.
I know, but we're not all
trying to do that subtly.
And I'm nothing about me is subtle. I'm not an expert like you.
Getting the shot clock reset to 18. Peter Lee with the ball now. High screen roll. He rejects the screen, goes to the corner. Back to Lee. Lee's going to take the three. He's going to give it back to corner again. High post.
Doleman.
Three on the shot clock. They got to get it off.
Oh, and that's not going to be it. And then Hepner gets the steal quickly up to Callum Chow-White, and he's going to lay it in. And
nice lead pass there.
Quickly, VC going on a little run to cut this one back. 11-7 right now to start the game. Doleman bringing the ball up the floor. Nice little bump there by Hepner. Nice cut there by Peyton Lum, and
good bounce pass for the finish.
13-7 here, early in the, or halfway through, sorry, the first quarter of the 4A final. Cruz Demont into Tony Merritt, who's now in.
Good block there.
Block there, yeah.
From behind.
By Jags, and here comes Peter Lai. Peter Lai.
He just passes to the legs again.
I think that's the second through the legs pass we've seen today.
It is.
Yes, and Jags unable to secure the offensive rebound.
No safety back for Kitts.
Cruz Demont. Nice play by Cutler to go underneath, maybe hoping to miss, but
Kitts has got to be more wary of getting a safety back there.
Yes. And here comes a little 1-2-2 press. Doesn't seem to trap. Oh, nice play into Doleman, and Doleman with the reverse layup.
That was a very nice lead pass there.
Very nice. And Cruz Demont unable to hit the jumper. Hepner, nice little fake on Doleman, but unable to get the roll. And here comes Cutler looking for the lead man, not there. Gets a half court set in. Peter Lai guarded here by Cruz Demont at the top. Screen coming from Jags. Heads down to the left, pulls up for three, and boom!
Got it.
15-9 right now. And timeout, Vancouver College. 3:15 to go. Score 18-9, correction. 18-9 for
with that 3,
Kitsilano.
Timeout call by Vancouver College.
Good timeout call from Coach Scrub.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to let this get to double digits.
No. And I mean, this game is gonna be a game of runs.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You're gonna see both teams go on their runs, and it's just who battles the runs the best that's gonna pull this one out. That was not one of my best cliches, but it's decent. So we do have Lewis Johnson in the house tonight.
Yeah, I see he's sitting straight across there.
So get him to hand out the awards, and like we said, being the first MVP, because you were telling me that they didn't believe in
for
MVPs.
years back in the day when I was a young buck. First started coaching in my 20s. They didn't give out any All-Stars or any MVPs. They didn't believe in it. They thought it was a team game, and they just were very old school that way. And it took many years for the coaches in the Lower Mainland to convince them that it would be a good idea. And so I guess it was 1990 was the first year that we started recognizing MVPs. I think All-Stars just before then, and you got a tournament that's 68 years long. Some of the names that have come through this are some of the best basketball players British Columbia has ever seen.
Are massive, and I mean I don't have Lewis's number, so who did I ask? Ron Buttsy.
Yeah, sure,
another legend in the Lower Mainland Association.
Yeah.
And I mean, just having two legends like that, around, and they still come out to ball games.
Absolutely.
To watch.
Absolutely.
You still get them all coming out and watching the games. You see a bunch in the stands tonight. 3 here from Kitsilano, and Cutler fighting for it. Jags gets the offensive rebound out to Doloman in the corner.
And that's a 2. It's a 2. It's a 2.
2, but we talked about that in the Tupper game.
The offensive rebound.
The offensive rebounds, like McNeil at the beginning of the game, just getting killed on the old glass. And you can't give up those second chance opportunities because it's such a vital stat that can really determine the outcome of a game. Doloman driving baseline, and I believe he's going to get a foul here on number 3, Josh Lum.
It's interesting in this, basically in Kits' zone, they're more or less just not guarding the high post, and that's the second time that BC has not been able to knock down that foul shot. They're going to have to hit that shot, or Kits won't have to make any adjustment.
Yes, and Peter Lai for 3 again. Ooh, no. And Lum Tung with the answer. VC only has 2 12s on this. Sorry, 3 12s on this team. So built for a couple years here. For
absolutely.
Sure. As their juniors had a good run at the junior provincials too. Doloman with the drive, unable to get it. And Jags fighting for the rebound and unable to come up with it. Fight there with Sally Sandu.
And this is where BC has shown that they're dangerous is in transition here. Almost all of the good action they've got or baskets have come in some form of transition off a rebound or a steal.
Yeah, definitely a transition style offense for Vancouver College. Built transition to start. Tony Marich getting the ball from Cruz Demont. Looking to Sandu at the high post.
And now they finally knock that down.
Yeah. And I mean, that could be problematic there for Kitsilano if they can start hitting that. Peter Lai up to Doloman. Doloman driving it at Tony Marich. Kicks it out. Cutler for 3. Yes!
And that's a great way to break the press. Pass, drive, kick.
Owen Cutler for 3. 147 on the game clock.
So the clock didn't. And that was one like you talked earlier where the ref blew it. There, Karn kind of realized it.
He waited, yeah.
If the shot didn't go in, I'm pretty sure he would have, as long as it wasn't like a pressing, putback, he would have blown out dead. Chalum White trying to, for the 3, unable to get it, and it's last touch by Kitsilano, so it's going to be VC ball. And the VC student body in on one of our tip rollers on the baseline there.
Always have great support. A little small crowd for that normally, but always have great support. The Fighting Irish.
And Kits usually has a pretty good ruckus crowd too. Cutler just stealing the ball right out of Sandu. Passes it over to Doloman. Doloman with the antics. Again, that's the second one that Doloman's done where really you just put in a layup. You're looking good right there. And Jags is just going to pick up the
look at what a huge swing that is.
Yeah, and then you come down. Tony Marich drives it at Jags, and Jags is now going to pick up a second one.
They got a chance to go up 10. Yeah. Now it's probably going to be 6, and that's 2 fouls on Jags.
And here comes number 12 for Kitsilano. Ethan Fradry. Or how do you?
Ethan Fogry.
Fogry. Sorry, Fogry. I got ripped. I couldn't pronounce the Hugh Boyd kid's name the other day and felt kind of bad. The parents came over and told me after, and I was like, and that's the rebound there by Kitsilano's number 8, Sten Peterson. 1 minute to go here in the opening frame here of the 4A championship. Cutler driving from the right to the left to the lie. That's a deep three, but he's been hitting them today. Not on that one, and Sandhu able to pull down the rebound. And Callum Chow White to Sandhu from the high post. Off the rim, off the backboard, and in. Doesn't matter as long as it goes in.
And kids seem to be content giving that shot up.
And they do.
We'll see if they make an adjustment as VC's now hit 2 in a row from that spot.
And another antics by Doleman there. Sten Peterson almost turning it over. And Sandhu's going to roll out of bounds. And last touch. Nice play there. Nice hustle play there by Sandhu.
Great hustle play.
Unable to keep himself in bounds.
Kitsilano ball.
And there's one of the Irish chants.
Many cheers they have.
Yeah, many cheers. I mean, if you're a fan of basketball, like we're talking about crowds. I mean, Saints and VC when they play their
it's just an amazing rivalry, right?
I mean, just
has been for a long time.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't find seats in there. Doleman deep three, no good. And nice.
Great
there by Fagry.
I don't like it. I don't like it
either.
You know why I don't like it? Because he started falling down before the contact came. And I think if that's moving, that should be a block. But he was in good position.
He was in great position.
But he fell before the hit. So good break there for the Irish.
Was there the whole time. But like you said, one of those ones where as a coach you probably would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked that.
Yeah.
Unless I was on defense, then I would have liked it.
And then you would have loved it. So here we go with Callum Chow White off the screen. Peter Lai guarding him. We can't just let him get to the hoop. But
that's a two-hand push.
That's
like that was a two-hand push by Merrick. But I guess the buzzer had gone, and so the refs passed on it.
That's not even making a play on the ball.
Yeah, no, that's
now there's a fan running down to yell at the.
That's a bit of a break, for VC there that wasn't called, but could have been. And even if that's a tough break because he definitely had a two-hand push there.
But I can't believe. Yeah, well, hey, that's why we're not referees. We are in our own minds, though, like every other coach.
I did referee 1 year.
Well, I ref grade 8.
No, I refereed with the association guys. My first year teaching at Burnett. I was only doing a grade 9 team, and that was many pounds ago, and I was quite fit at that time. And I did a year refereeing. I loved it. It was actually a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, like you think about it, like it'd keep you in shape. And it would keep you young. So
I was refereeing Terry Fox versus Centennial. I got to do that game. That was Richie Chambers versus Don Van Oss. That was back when Chambers at Centennial. Huge rivalry game. And it was physical. And I called a blocking call on one of Van Oss's players, and it probably was a charge, but I called a block, and he just lost it on me, right? So I had to tee him up. And then the next time I run by his bench, he gets up and yells to me, sort of a quiet yell, but yells in my ear, "What happened when you lost all that weight? Did you lose some brain cells?" And I just looked at him and I laughed. I said, "I can't tee you up for that. That's an awesome line." That's a pretty creative. You gotta give it to someone when they come up with a creative line to make you laugh. Absolutely. Yeah. There'll be Kitsilano ball here to start the second quarter. 23-17. Got a ball game here. Yeah. I mean, Kits has had the upper hand a little bit, but VC's hung in there with their transition hoops. And we got the award ceremonies coming up after this game for the 3A and 4A awards. All these teams moving on, and that's Hepner with the steal. And takes it in, easy lay-in. That was a bad turnover there by Cutler. Yeah, the VC's... it was Cutler and Lum, really. They both seemed... I think Cutler was thinking Lum was coming for the handoff, and he went back door. Lum went back door. Yeah. And that's going to be a high foul on Kelly O'Brien, I believe. A good old Irish name, Kelly O'Brien. College is Kelly O'Brien. Absolutely. Playing for the Fighting Irish. And I believe you like to go to Kelly O'Brien's. It's not a bad little restaurant. What are you talking about?
I like Kelly O'Brien's. Don't you like Kelly O'Brien's?
I'm sure it's fine, but
I love it. They have like this burger that's like massive. It's awesome. It's a great eat. Lum for 3, no good. And that was a big fall there. By
O'Brien went down hard.
Cutler. The short shorts is coming back, like the 70s.
It's crazy, man.
It's weird. My guys all roll them up too, and I don't know.
And they all roll them up. They want them like, there was a time where like literally all you would order would be double XL, even for like the 5'5" kid. Because they all want it, and now it's nope. It's going back to the John Stockton style.
Yeah, the Iverson year of...
I hate the roll up, by the way. I just hate it.
I hate it too, and my guys do too. And my guys do it because they want their shorts so short. So
good start to the quarter here for the Irish as they've closed it to within 2 now. They're doing it at the defensive end too. There's another turnover. Yeah, no, they really picked up their defense. They're in the passing lanes. They're jamming. Coach Sly might want to think about taking a timeout here and settle them down. That's their 3rd turnover.
Yeah. Callan Chow White here about to inbound the ball. This is Lumtung up over Fraggle, not able to get it, and
Stolden there.
Lai with the steal up to Cutler. Nice lead, and Cutler.
Oh, he made the basket. Wow, he got hit right on the head there, and he still finished. Nice job.
Jags go to the front.
Fouls on Callan Chow White.
And Callan Chow White's second foul, correction. So Cruz DeMont comes in. Fraggle comes out after a good service there.
He did a good job.
Picking up for Jags. And this is the same kind of scenario as last night. And Jags ended up picking his 3rd up really quickly into this. So you'll see how he plays if he plays careful. Lumtung. Hepner inside to O'Brien, trying to get the back door to Theron.
I'd really like to see the Irish go back to that high post attack. That's where they were having the most success against this zone.
And it looks like they have 4 guards out there in Theron. This is O'Brien.
There it is.
There it is to Cruz DeMont outside to Lumtung for 3. Tipped by Peterson there. And then Lee with the rebound.
They got numbers here. They got numbers.
Lum with the nice move. Into Cutler for 3, no good. And Jags fighting for the offensive rebound. And we're going to get a foul
on Merrick. Yeah, it's going to be a foul.
No, that's Theron.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Theron. Wrong big guy.
They got 2 of them, though. And Merrick is coming in the game. Maybe you were just...
Yeah, that was my reason.
That was it. You saw him at the...
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Confused me.
Yeah, it got you there. So Tony Merrick back into the game. Timeout here is going to go to Kits Alano. So 8:01 to go, second quarter, 26-21 for Kitsilano. So I guess we'll be seeing you at the Langley Event Center.
Absolutely, yeah. Looking forward to it. I'll be out there, and sure I'll be doing some broadcasts with probably with my good buddy Howard Samura.
Yes.
But definitely be out there volunteering, helping out. And, it's just such a wonderful event. Even though I haven't coached senior boys for a few years, being the president and just being heavily involved, it's just such an awesome event. I'm actually really looking forward to the banquet on Tuesday night. All 64 teams in one gym. And it's just always a great night. The LEC always puts together a great highlight package of the previous tournament, and they just do such an amazing job. It's such a wonderful experience for the student athletes. Give them lifelong memories.
Yes, I am quite fond of the banquet too, for the food-wise.
Yeah, they got a pretty good spread.
They got a pretty good spread there.
They got a pretty good spread there.
The 2 years I was in a row there was a pretty nice little spread for food.
Well, but let's be honest, you have other reasons you want to be at the BCs besides your team and the banquet. You're there for the Dole Whips too. Let's be honest.
I still hold the record.
You are
still hold the record.
One of the
34
most dominant Dole Whip participants at the BCs.
Yeah. Anybody want to challenge me? 34, one tournament. That was a lot of money, though. Like $5 a Dole Whip. You do it, man. That's a lot of money. So, Lai going to the line here. Shooting 2. And, back rims that one right out. The thing I like, for 4A it works really well. because you guys go right into the arena, but the shooting.
Yeah, no, it's
right?
a big adjustment for some kids, and typically you'll see the shooting in the arena. Most teams are considerably lower than they are during the season. It's definitely faces some challenges. That's why this oval is such a good experience, because especially when they're shooting at the south end, they have no background, and it's good practice for them, because high school kids aren't used to that all season long.
No. And that's the one thing. Yeah, you see it a lot in the 1A, especially the 1A and the 2A, when they go into the arena for their semifinal or it's just for the finals.
But you know what? The 1A get a pretty good. Because the field house doesn't really have the background.
It's the 2As that they're in a gym, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, you're in an arena.
Yeah.
Sightlines are terrible. Oh, nice hustle play there by.
What a hustle play!
That was Jason Soriano with the hustle play, and here comes Peter Lai on the steal. Peter Lai going up the court, kicks it off to Doleman. Doleman drives center back to Peter Lai. Jags at the high post, hands off to Peter Lai, goes off the screen, drives right, nothing. Lum drives right off the floater off the glass, no good. Jags with the offensive rebound off the glass, no good. And Tony Marich with the rebound. Marich to Cruz Demont. Cruz Demont
so
driving
good in transition.
to O'Brien, and then blocked by Jags, able to keep it in. Cruz Demont and looking for O'Brien again. Marich, nice play by O'Brien, but Marich unable to finish. And last touch by Kitts. What a sequence we had there.
Some spectacular saves by the Fighting Irish on the baseline here.
Saves and some great hands.
It's too bad they couldn't finish to complete the play.
There was no finish there, but great
tremendous
job.
hustle.
So, Cruz Demont inbounding. Soriano, who had that great save about 45 seconds ago, to Cruz Demont here on the left side, guarded by Doleman, trying to muscle his way down. No, unable to. Peterson with the rebound. Peter Lai driving up the floor. Peter Lai, that's going to be a charge.
That's a pretty easy call. That's a pretty easy call.
Oh, he's going to call.
What?
No, he's going to call a foul.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
On the VC player trailing with the push. Yeah, so Lum Tung's going to get the foul for pushing from behind.
Yeah, because he steamrolled, and that would have been an easy charge call, but you're right. Referee Dillon picked that push up in the back from behind. Good eye there by both you and Karn Dillon to spot that.
One thing I've noticed with the crowd today, I've seen a lot of the Fraser Valley schools in here. I've seen Rob Slett from Centennial, Drew Gallagher from Tweedsmuir,
all the coaches are out here.
They're all out here now because we did move the Lower Mainlands back a week.
Yeah, and they tournament finished on Sunday, so they got to get out here and get a scouting look because they're likely going to be playing some of these guys.
And a violation there on Jagsy, and you know, it's such a, once that draw comes out, it's like the coaches just go into overload. It's just,
and then the phone calls start looking for video, looking for scouting reports. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I know I'll be doing that Sunday afternoon. So Cruz Demont here, Soriano, Kelly O'Brien with the short corner jumper, no good, and Lum with the rebound, and that's going to be on O'Brien. Yeah, it's going to be O'Brien.
And that's a shooting foul now too.
Yeah.
So with 6:30 to go, Kit is going to be shooting for the rest of this quarter.
That's crazy.
That's not good news for the Fighting Irish.
But Kits has to make them, right?
And they missed their last two.
Yeah. So if you're going to be shooting free throws, you better hope you be making those. And Lum hits that one.
No, I think Coach Sly just signaled. I think they're going to come with that 2-1-2 again. A little pressure, maybe full court from Kits here. Let's see.
Put a little bit on them, and Lum able to nail the next one.
No, it looks like they're getting back.
I think it's a straight man-to-man.
Yeah, they've switched to man-to-man. You're correct.
Yeah. So Doleman here on Soriano. The lob try into Marich. Marich able to complete it, and then up against Jags, and that's two big men there just going at it, and Marich winning that one. And Marich sat all of last year out.
Yeah, that's right. He was a transfer. He transferred from Tupper.
Imagine if he still at Tupper right now.
There. Wow.
With him, Dunkerley, and Tobias, and Jovan Dillon.
Wow.
Good luck. Cruz Demont looking for Marich in the key there. And there's a little miscommunication. Doleman with the ball, pushing it up to Peter Lee. Peter Lai. And off the glass.
That's a beautiful Euro step.
Marich with the foul. Marich nice enough to help him up there. And I think
Coach Scrubb's going to take his second timeout. Good call. Starting to pull away with it a little bit here.
Timeout. Vancouver College with 5:38 to go, down a 9, 32-23, with the chance to make this a double-digit
And that
lead.
will be the largest lead of the game for Kits. They had it up at 8 before,
and they just weren't able to get. And there's the famous, "I believe we will win" chant. I think it's a little early. It's the second quarter, and you're down 9.
Well, it's optimism.
But it's optimism. We believe.
It's youthful optimism.
It's youthful optimism, but, we got the Kits crowd over there. The Kits crowd a little younger than the
Definitely
VC crowd.
a little younger,
The
yes.
VC crowd looks like all the grade 11 and 12s, and the Kits crowd looks more grade 9
It
to
really
10
does,
level.
yes.
But this is why we love high school. This is the thing about high school, but
Absolutely,
the atmosphere.
absolutely.
Like just having this on a Friday night, in a packed arena.
Yes, and by the way, my official crowd estimate.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
1,006. Yep, 1,006.
I love how you didn't go to like a 5 or a 0. You're like,
because it's 6.
Yeah, it's 6. It's 6.
You got to be precise.
You're an expert, Did you catch a couple people at the door too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. The two cheap guys watching from the outside that don't want to come in and pay.
Well, then, click on your phone and join us on SportsCanada.TV.
Absolutely.
That's right.
By the way, a quick plug for you, sir, and for Mr. Ryan Tanabe for doing most of, if not all of the work in organizing and running this awesome tournament. All of the teams and coaches, really appreciate you and Ryan's hard work.
Yeah. We've put in a lot of hours. It's been I haven't slept much. I'm definitely sleeping in tomorrow.
Oh, 100%.
I will. If I'm up before noon, I'll be shocked. And that's a take by Sariano over Jags. Nice little
runner.
And I mean, they missed the free throw. Now we're talking about or no, they did hit the free throw. So it's an 8-point game. Peter Line, nice little side pass there. Peterson takes it to the hoop and a nice right-hand layup there.
Well, Kits came out with some pressure and
back to 10.
And VC came out with some pressure and Kits sliced and diced it there for a layup.
Yeah.
And now they're going back to zone again.
Yeah. Lum. Oh, nice back door to Sandu. Wow.
Yeah, the Kits is playing a little matchup zone and they got lost there on that one.
And Lum into Jags. Jags up against Theron and he lays it in over top of him. So we're just trading twos here. 37-27. 4:30 to go here. Second quarter action and here at the Richmond Oval 2019 4A Lower Mainland Championship. Sandu at the top, drives in right, and I think they're going to get Lum on the one here.
Yeah, I bumped him with the body there.
Yeah, and they got Lum on that one. So Cutler coming back into the game.
That's his second foul.
But that's only their second team foul.
Whereas for the next 4 minutes, Kits will be shooting free throws on any foul. Sandu misses the first one. I don't have a number 5 on my VC list, so don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't either. We'll have to get that.
We'll have to track it down for you. And Pedersen fighting with the ball, and Cutler able to come up with it. Cutler driving up against Cruz Demont. Good tight man-to-man defense. Cruz Demont driving the lane to Jags at the free throw line. Back out to Dolman. Dolman around the Jags screen, cuts right, and
that's going to be 2 shots.
Give me 2 shots. And wait 5. And I'm going to try to listen to Keeling's side.
John Kalika.
Kalika.
Okay.
Kalika.
2 air horns have to get out.
He's the announcer.
See him in the front row down there? Yeah, appreciate it.
So we're just had a little ref stoppage for air horns. So Paul just jumped in there to remind the crowd to not use those air horns. Good job. Good job.
Hey, whatever it takes.
your speed out of the
pretty quick, eh? Jumped out of that chair pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Almost pulled a hammy.
Don't pull a hammy, right?
Air horns are not permitted. Air horns are not permitted. Anyone using air horns will be asked to leave the premises. No air horns.
So. Oh, and that could have almost been a nice.
Yeah, that could have been one.
Steering looking, Sandu, nice cut, back door off the glass, no way. Sandu gets his own rebound and puts that one back.
For college, Sandu for 2.
Oh, it looks like referee Dylan has discovered who had the air horn.
That air horns are not permitted.
And Kitsilano staff is over there trying to also help out with that.
Air horns, anyone caught with an air horn will be asked to leave the gym.
You gotta love high school kids, though. They come up with some of the best chirps around.
All right, we now have possession of the air horns.
Hey, what happens if we start blowing them?
We'll get thrown out of the building.
Really? I'm the president. I can still get thrown out? Okay.
Yes, you use an air horn.
I won't do it then. I won't do it. Oh, almost a turnover here. Oh,
that was great hustle. Again by O'Brien.
Yes.
He's just throwing his body everywhere.
Yeah. Oh. Cutler driving to the hoop. Runner off the glass. No good.
This game is getting very physical now.
It is. It's kind of slowed down from like a shooting outside game to physicality. Soriano, nice rebound. Cruz DeMont pulls up. No good on that one. And he's going to get his own rebound. He's going to try again, putting the ball down. Lum with the rebound, and here comes
2-on-1 if they want it.
Yeah, here comes Doloman out to Cutler. Cutler up against Steeren. Little shoulder, drop the shoulder. And then he's going to pick up a frustration foul.
And those are the fouls that drive coaches crazy, right? Miss the shot, and then 90 feet away you hack. But fortunately for kids, they're not in bonus.
Yeah. The old frustration foul.
Yeah.
Not getting it in. And now he's gonna, and that's his third foul. But it's a tough one because, like you say, it's his third foul. And Kitsilano's gonna take.
That'll be their second and last timeout as they have a 10-point lead with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in a very entertaining and physical game.
So you haven't coached much high school. You're out. You've got a new job. You're working in West Van now as the.
Well, I've still been coaching high school. I've been doing like the young kids. Yeah.
So you haven't seen much senior ball though this year.
Not as much as I'd like. That's true. Yeah. I try to get out to do some recruiting, obviously. Yeah. But with all the games at Langara, it's hard to get out and see as much as I'd like for sure. And let's be honest, do I really want to be here tonight? No. Because if we had won, we'd be playing in the semifinal right now. Yeah. But okay, if I can't be there, this is the second place I want to be because this is awesome.
Well, I thank you, Eves, for joining me because I was looking for someone to do the.
Well, and I'm sure all the people listening are thanking me too because God forbid they have to listen to just you for the entire broadcast.
Yeah, I mean, who else to have one of my mentors out here to slam me down every 5 seconds? It's what you're
that's what you do.
That's right.
You know,
it's what you're meant to be.
You know, I'm always trying to build people up with positiveness. That's just the way I work.
That's right. That's how you go. But in saying that, do you like you've seen a little bit of ball? Like, do you have a favorite in the 4A tier, or do you think?
Oh, you know, it is so up in the air. Honestly, I mean, Holy Cross looked very good after not looking very good earlier in the year, right? So, I mean, they would likely be one of the favorites. I know Burnaby South. They're the defending champs, and they're very good. And so I would have them as, you know, perhaps one of the higher tier favorite teams. But let's be honest, either of these teams could win it. Lord Tweedsmuir, they were number one at one point during the year, right? Yeah. Terry Fox. So many. It really is the most balanced year I've seen at 4A in a long time. So we don't have like a dominant, like a Kelowna or something like that, right?
So where you're going to have maybe one or two, instead of maybe having one or two quarterfinal matchups where are going to be good, we're probably going to have 4 on that one.
Yeah, those quarterfinal games are all going to be great. And there's actually, I think, going to be a few first round, like 8 versus 9, 7 versus 10, that are going to be dogfights too.
Yeah. And like you said, both these teams will be starting their trot to the provincial final on Wednesday. The draw.
Oh, that's a travel. Yeah, that's a travel.
Draw coming out again 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. And watching Holy Cross, like at the Fraser Valley final, like Uyunga. Like, my God.
They just have another gear, man.
Like, he just does not, like, I don't think there's, like, he would just, like, it looks so effortless when he drives to the hoop. Kind of like someone that you coach, like Akeem Pierre. Like, it just looks so
they're
effortless.
They when they're clicking and their pressure is on point, and when they're running,
and they can hit those outside shots. Yeah,
they're a tough team to deal with. They really, really are.
Yeah, they don't really.
And they're physical too. Like that final 4A final, Fox and them, it was a war, man. They were killing each other.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have a run of great games on the 4A side, but also in the 3A, 2A, and 1A side. I mean, 2A's got Charles Hayes, who's definitely shown that they're a power in that tier. So, and King George definitely not going to back down from that.
Well, and of course, the last few years of 2A has kind of been, you know, with Brentwood College, it was kind of everyone knew, right?
Yeah.
This year, it's not quite as certain, that's for sure. And veteran coach Mel Bishop up in Charles Hayes.
Yeah. Jags with the short corner jumper, big, right over Theron.
Yeah, a nice little inside square up and banged it down.
That's a tough shot over a long Theron. Ooh, I thought Cruz stepped out there, but right in front of us. Theron blocked by Pedersen. Merritt with the ball at the high post. Drives in. Jag's going to pick up his third.
That's an unfortunate, that's a flagrant foul, yep. Bad decision.
That's going to be on Merritt.
Bad decision by Merrick. He got the foul call, right? He's going to get 2. He lost his temper after the foul call, and he basically, gave a hard push, and he's going to get an unsportsmanlike foul for that. So what's going to happen is he'll get his 2 shots, then we'll get 2 shots at the other end, and then Kitts is going to get the ball back.
On his arm, we're going to shoot 2. Got an unsporting foul on 9 white.
So, yeah, like you said, like it's just why at that point? Why are you taking that foul?
Yeah, well, he just, he was a little bit frustrated, and but just got to be more disciplined than that. Now, here's the thing that I'm confused about: is that not the third foul?
Yeah, for Jags. Yeah.
So why is he still in the game? Oh, he's got to shoot the free throws, but I don't see a sub up here.
No, he doesn't. Not on unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, no, that's unsportsmanlike. He has to shoot him. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you're right.
But what I don't understand is there should be a sub up here that should be shooting, getting him out.
Especially with a minute. Especially with a minute 24.
Got to get him out.
And here he comes.
There you go.
Fraggle's coming up here.
Okay, so let's see. VC Merrick only made 1 free throw. Go there. And so it looks like Kitts is going to come out ahead on this.
Yeah.
+1 if he can make the second one, and they're going to get the ball.
And he did. And he did. And Irish Jags coming out with 3 fouls.
So instead of it being an 8-point game, it's now an 11-point game. That's a big swing.
That's a big swing, yeah. And I mean, and for Merritt, that's his second foul. I mean, that's not terrible, but you're 1 more away.
Yeah, you just got to keep your cool in those situations.
Yeah. And Kitts ball here. Peter Lai here, guarded by Cruz Demont, looking for the screen. Here comes the screen from Pedersen. High hedge. Lee pulls back, pulls in. Looks like he's going to shoot. Let it go. Nope. Pedersen. Far side to Dolman. Dolman guarded by Cruz Demont. Going to pull up from deep.
Well, he had to. There was no time on the shot clock.
Nice play there by Pedersen to knock the ball away. Peter Lee for 3. Yes!
Oh, that's huge.
That's a big play.
That's huge.
What a great play there by Pedersen to knock the ball out of the hand and get that offensive rebound back.
So literally what could have been an 8-point game is now 14.
Cruz Demont drives to the left inside to Theron. Theron guarded by Fraggle. Fraggle. That's actually
pretty good defense, but he did bring the hand down, I think, a little bit.
I mean, Fraggle definitely the size disadvantage there, as Theron is listed as 6'9" and Fraggle 6'3". So,
by the way, you were commenting on the youngness of the Kitts fans. I don't know if the people at home heard. The last cheer from the BC Irish fans was "Past your bedtime." Past your bedtime.
They've had 2 good ones. Where are your parents? And now past your bedtime. So. Definitely, I love the high school, the atmosphere when those come. They're playful, but they're good.
Yeah.
Right? So, Here we go, Peyton Lum. Nice little half-court trap here by
That's a foul.
Sandu,
Yeah, that's a foul.
So shooting 2 will be Lum. 33.9 seconds to go. So Kits could, if they hit both of these, get a stop. Could get another shot. It'll probably be a little bit of a...
It's a tough finish for the Irish, but we talked about what at the 6.5 minute mark, they were already in the bonus, right? And now that's really hurting them as Kits is just marching to the free throw line.
And so Lum hits the first. He's going up here now for the second shot, and bingo's that one. So brings the lead to 15. Callum Chow-White guarded by Peyton Lum. And inside to Theron, guarded by Fraggle. Fraggle gets the better of him there, and Pedersen
they got
with
time
the
for
rebound.
one shot here.
Time for one shot. So this could be a 17, 18 point lead maybe after to go into the half here.
Run a screen and roll.
Yeah.
Another
Fraggle
screen.
sent the screen, steps back, 3. Oh, in and out. Fraggle trying to fight for it, gets the ball back, goes up, and no call.
And that'll be the half.
So the score at the half, the Kitsilano Blue Demons 48, Vancouver College Fighting Irish 33. Quite the exciting first half, physical first
very
half.
physical, but in the end that physicality hurt VC a little bit because of getting in all that foul trouble, and we'll see how they manage that when they come out for the second half.
So we'll let you run. You got about 9 minutes. Join us back here in about 9 minutes.
You bet.
Mr. Eberhardt will have some stats for you.
I'll have some unbelievable insights.
And he'll have some expertise on his great expertise that he shows. And so I'll join you back here in 9 minutes. Myself, Mike Stomberg, and Mr. Paul Eberhardt. Good. I got to do all the all-stars. Can you look through all the BC games they have in there and just tell me who their top 4 are?
Thank you. Well, you're on the line. Should I steal one?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. I'd be upset if you didn't steal.
Okay, I'll steal 2 just to make up for that. I'm just going to grab one. I'll let the girls go. You said it's okay for me to grab one of these from
Yeah, go right ahead.
We play music?
Yeah, hey, Keely, put the music on. No, you guys. Keely, can you play some music?
What's the password?
213480.
Mike, what's the password?
213480.
You guys need anything? You guys need anything?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Get all the awards, bro.
Yeah, I got it, don't worry.
The 3A trophy somewhere over here.
What?
3A's over here.
Okay. You want these guys on the floor? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, get them off.
Yeah. I don't know. She going to pay just for everyone at least one.
I got it.
Okay, whatever.
We would ask all spectators stay off the gym floor, please. All spectators, please stay in the stands.
How's the crowd, you think?
Huh?
How's the crowd, you think?
Good.
Please stay off the gym floor.
What do you think?
Thank you. Please stay off the gym floor.
Not bad. Hey, congrats on the coaching award.
Thanks. I won the ring on March 9th. That wouldn't be bad.
I know.
Is this Sports Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I'm going to watch. I want to hear Tony's great jokes. The lead-in, Eve sets him up for it. How many fouls on Tony?
Two.
You got lucky on that one.
Oh, they're
He always does that. I talked to him last summer when he was alive. I'm like, dude, let that shit go. He's like,
Tony, I'm going to set the awards table up right underneath the scoreboard like last time. And then we'll move it out. I'm going to close up the front. Where do you want the cash box?
You can put it up here.
All right.
Monkey's big ball? Nobody. Oh, not even post?
What kind of sport sheet is this? Not even a second hand.
Well, maybe there's a better one. Who is that?
College and Killarney.
Wait, actually,
Is there another one in there?
No. It's pretty obvious though.
You got
Like 4 guys. Those are the 2 VTTs.
Okay. Can you look at kids now?
Yeah.
I just need Leo Strang.
Where's that? Oh, I say no. Here, look. You must have barely played it.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 guys for each team.
look good.
Chow White or Love, probably. Or Lee. And then BC's other guys, all-stars that go. Who would you go there? So you get DeMont.
He missed the best star.
Hefner.
That's really smiling. I love that.
I'd go DeMont and Therian. I'm gonna go Therian second.
All's good? How was the sushi?
Yeah. Go online. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Paul Eberhardt with some stats.
All right, if you take a look at your first half stats for the Kitsilano Blue Demons.
White ball, guys, white.
Number 11, Peter Lee, with 16 points. Although only 1 for 5 from the foul line. Lee also has 1 foul. Number 21, Everest Jags. He's got 10 points and 3 fouls. Number 4, Lum Payton with 10 points and 2 fouls. For the Fighting Irish, number 10, Sahil Sandhu with 12 points, 1 foul. Number 9, Tony Merrick with 7 points and 2 fouls. And number 13, Callum Chow White with 6 points and 2 fouls. All right, we're getting ready to go here. VC will bring the ball in to start this third quarter. Chow White's got the ball. He's going to get a screen from O'Brien. They're going to run a little horns action. Nothing there. O'Brien drives right, looking inside to Merrick. Can't get it to him. Now they go into him deep, and he's deep position, and 1. Yeah, that is a good start for the Fighting Irish. They saw they had a bit of that mismatch inside, and they got it into Merrick with some patience. And he has an opportunity for the and 1, as that foul was on Ethan Fuggery. Coach Sly selecting to keep Jags out to start this quarter with his 3 fouls. All right, Lee will bring the ball up for the Blue Demons. BC, a little soft man-to-man pressure. Tried to go backdoor, sloppy pass from Lee. Steal, and right to the rack, and the finish goes number 13 for the Irish, Chow White. The perfect start that VC was looking for here, as they score back-to-back, get a steal, and now they got a 3-on-2, and this is where they're the most dangerous in transition. Nice decision by Chow White, as he goes right to the rack and finishes with the left hand. 6-0 run. Just what the Fighting Irish were hoping for coming out of the halftime. All right, Lee will try to settle things down for Kitts. Kitts a bump, no call, and he's stripped again, and now it's a 2-on-1. Oh, they don't finish it, unfortunately. A bit sloppy on the finish there. Let's see if Kitts can convert down the other end, and he does. Big turn of events there as Dolman comes back the other way and finishes after VC blows a wide open 2-on-1. The 3 ball is no good. Ball goes out of bounds off VC. 50-40. As Kitts will have an inbound on the end line. VC going to come back with some full court pressure. Inbounding for the Blue Demons is Dolman. Lee with the ball now. And they're going to do a little bit of a trap here.
Thanks, Eve.
Oh, no problem, Mikey. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Go back to Kitts.
My many jobs this weekend.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
I got to get these all-star selections all slotted in there. Got her all done. So good 5 swing there, right? Because they were up 5 to start the, or up 15. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now only up 10. Fraggle from the short corner. Boom. Nice hit. I mean, if you can get some serious minutes out of Fraggle right now, that's huge, because Everest Jags
keeping him out of foul trouble, giving him rest.
He's such a dominant player down there for them. 3 for Hefner, short, and O'Brien with another hustle play.
Kitts is basically daring VC to shoot threes right now, and
Pedersen
VC is not hitting any of them.
Yeah, Pedersen with the steal there. Lum here, bringing the ball up the floor. Lum guarded here by Hepner, picks up his dribble. Lee side here to Lee. Peter Lai, nice pass to Doleman. Doleman, nice reverse layup.
Nice finish there. Nice finish. Using the rim to protect the ball.
54-40, Kits bringing the lead back up there. Callum Chow White.
Hey, suspect down.
Pedersen, Chow White off the glass and in, and you know, you can get a good 3 minutes out of him. Ooh, almost picked off there. Lum.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 with Fraggle. Fraggle. Ooh. Back to Lum. Lum, nice bucket there against the tall Tony Mark. Tony Marich goes right into steal. Pretty close to a 3 in the key, but he gets out. Ooh, nice. Nice tough bucket there for Tony Marich. And good D there by Fraggle not to give up his spot.
And tough to guard him. He was in the key a long time on that possession.
That was almost a 3 in the key for sure. Doleman turning the ball over here. Hepner bringing the ball up the floor. Cruz Demont, nice pass.
This is where BC is so dangerous when they get all these steals and turnovers.
Nice transition there.
And Kits has got to settle down here. These turnovers are killing him right now.
Ball here to Doleman. Doleman drives in, bodied by Hepner, and then off the glass.
That's a good poise there on that finish.
Marriage against Fraggle.
Yeah, they're just going to town and trying to. They got the sub here trying to get Jags back in.
Doleman just looks at Sly. Hey man, we need to get a.
Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah. And Tony doesn't know how he got it, but yeah, that's a good call. So that'll be Tony Marich's third. So the two big guys now have 3 fouls. So Jags and Marich, and you know, good job there by Fraggle. He did a good job of, you know, giving him some time on the bench, so keep Everest Jags out of foul trouble.
Well, it looks like that's only his 2nd foul, I think. What do you? Or is that his 3rd?
No, his 3rd.
Because I thought I saw the scorekeeper just say it was only 2.
Yeah, game director 3.
Okay. So you might want to get a check on that one.
I will definitely be checking up on that one. So into the game now for Van College is Josh Tung. So Callum Chow White, the ball up the top here. Started here by Pedersen. Pedersen over here to Kelly O'Brien, looking inside for Marich. They go inside. Jags straight up. Turnover. Doleman with the steal here. And they're going to get into their half-court set here. Lum driving it in, nothing. Kicks it back out, and Doleman does a good job of saving it. Good job there by saving it. Peter Lee for 3, no. But a nice rebound there by Pedersen. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. O'Brien with the foul.
Yeah, I just checked with the official scorekeeper and the announcer. They're both keeping fouls, and they have Merrick for 2. 1 foul and 1 unsportsmanlike foul, so 2.
Right. Okay. So correction, he has 2. Pedersen at the line shooting 2. Ooh, misses the first one. 59-48, 5:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter action of the 4A Lower Mainland Championship. Pedersen shooting free throws, and he nails it. And VC bringing the ball up the floor. Down 12. Callum Chow White into the corner. Hepner throws it into Theron, unable to hold on to it. And Pedersen with the steal, and here comes Peter Lai. Peter Lai drives left, off the glass, high and good.
Beautiful job of getting that. Yeah, just beautiful control there.
And watching him in the semifinal, he was just so dominant and just such a nice little guard. Callum Chow White off the screen, guarded here by Cutler. Over here to Sandu for 3.
Yeah, he got him. He got him.
Pedersen got him. So that'll be his second foul, but
and
give him 3 shots. So this could be big, down 14 right now. See what happens here. And misses the first one.
The Kitsilano fans have repositioned themselves under the hoop here to heckle the free throw shooter a little bit.
Yeah. Now, is it my understanding that the BCs, you're not allowed to be on the opposing side in the arena, right?
Well, generally what they try to do is set the fans up so that they're on the home team side for the second half, right?
Yeah, but fair enough.
And they always have the fans one under one hoop and one under the other.
Do you remember
Never
the Agrodome? They used to always switch, like for a while there. They'd be on one side, and then like halftime you'd see them all migrate to the other side.
I don't ever remember that.
I remember that, yeah.
No, I have to say I don't, but
Peter live for 3. Why not?
He's having himself a heck of a game today.
He's having a heck of a tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he did this the Wednesday night too, in the win against St. George's.
Well, Kits has done a good job of surviving that early onslaught from BC, and they've got their lead back up to 15 points.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cutler going to use a screen by Pedersen. Back to Pedersen. Pedersen for 3. Why not?
Yeah, little pick and pop there. VC didn't get on the screener. Too much help.
Wrong side. 68. Wrong side. Wrong team.
So it should be 68.
Yeah, it's 68.
50.
They'll get it. They'll get it. They'll get it. They'll get it. They always do.
Hey, chill.
Yeah. And the Cutler driving it
That's
in.
a foul.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
So Hunter Cruz DeMont coming into the game here.
And now a chance for Kits to get it up to a 20-point lead.
So, wow.
Yeah, no, VC came out on fire and Kits hung in there, survived it, and now they're just exploiting them. And VC looking a little dispirited here.
So Cutler misses the first one. I mean, you know, if you go another about a minute and a half, let's say, and you don't get, and Evers doesn't pick up a foul. If you're Sai, you think you pull him for the last 2 minutes, as long as you keep this lead.
Oh, you mean if he gets his fourth?
No, but even before, just to keep him safe with 3.
Yeah.
If you get down to about the 2 minute mark at this lead, I would pull him.
It's definitely worth doing that. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sariano with the ball. High post to Marich. Marich looking for Sandu down low, and I think they're going to call Pedersen.
Yeah, hand check foul there.
Yeah. They're going to call Pedersen on the foul there.
Number 8, Stan Peterson, that's his 3rd foul.
Got to go all the way to the front. Yeah, there you go. And Lum's going to come in for Pedersen. Then, oh, nice block there by Peter Lai. The old 1 second off the clock, please, because it was
if it's touched.
Yeah, and 3 there for Lum Tung, and a good, nice.
Wow, that's a big relief because VC has struggled mightily from that 3-point line. Oh, he dribbled into the trap.
Oh, and throws it, turns it over. Cruz DeMont to Sandu, and a good 5-0 run there.
Yeah, again, this is what VC's thrived on. That's how they've managed to stay alive here is turnovers. Big man coming out for that one. Almost landed in the front row of the fans there.
Tony Marich. So, Kitsilano, good possession here, needed, or don't want to lose any more of this lead that you've been built. Jags for the deep 2 and nails it.
Yeah, nice pass there from Peter Lee.
So back to a 16-point lead. Sandu trying, and Jags, ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
To Lum, to Cutler, into Jags.
Thought about it.
To Lai, why not? 3! Boom!
Yeah,
Timeout VC!
Coach Scrubb's seen enough.
19-point lead. If I'm Sly, there's 2:16 on the clock. I'd take him out right now.
Yeah. I mean,
it's tough, right? But
I think at this point, you probably want to.
You're up 19.
You should be okay for the 2 minutes, and then you feel much more comfortable in the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he picks one up early in the fourth quarter, you feel okay. All right, right? But it's tough.
I tell you, the one guy they can't take out is Peter Lee. Because he is dominating right now.
He's a 6'1" guard, grade 12. Yeah, he's had a great tournament. He did this against St. George's on Wednesday night. He had a big night too, hitting a bunch of threes. I think it was 3 or 4 threes. And he's definitely on fire tonight and feeling it from beyond the arc. So another good crowd for a nice Lower Mainland final.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm somewhat saddened in a way that this might be the very last one with the new changes in zones, because, 68 years is a lot of history, and this is a phenomenal experience for the student athletes. All 4 tiers, we duplicate exactly what the BCs does. All 4 tiers get the chance to play at this awesome facility.
Yeah.
But perhaps new traditions and new rivalries will be born.
Yeah. So let's see what VC comes out with after the timeout. Serrano into Marich. Marich up, no good, and Peter Lee with the rebound. This side to Peyton. Peyton Lum. And man-to-man defense here for VC. Ball to the corner to Dolman. Up top to Cutler. Cutler drives right on Sandu. Back out to Dolman. Dolman switch, nice spin move off the glass, no good. Jags fighting for it, and Sandu gets the rebound. Cutler up the floor, and
yeah, that's not a good decision on that
was
pass.
Not a good pass by Lum Tung there. I don't know what he saw. Channeling his inner Aaron Rodgers. And here we go. So Sly thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get him out.
So Sandu with the foul. With the rebound.
Stolen
by Lum. Lum going up. That's a force shot.
Oh my goodness.
Like as a coach, you're sitting there going, don't force it. And then he forces it, but it goes in.
Yeah, he got lucky on that one, but good for him.
Up 21, 76-55. Soriano, and almost another steal by Lum. And Fraggle going to make his way back in, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see Jags exit here. So, as Everest Jags walks by us, that's a good substitution by
and he's done a good job though of staying straight up and not reaching across and not fouling.
He had that one where he could have almost got it, but then Lum Tung for 3 and boom, hits another one.
Number 3, Josh Lum Tung.
So
little 1-2, 1-1 soft.
Yeah.
Full pressure here.
No, nothing on the side. Cutler pulling up.
Not sure I like that decision, Coach.
But they get the offensive rebound. Fraggle works up against Callum Chow White. No good, but Lum gets the rebound.
Yeah, and they got a whole clock to use.
Yeah,
so
they got 20 seconds left on the shot clock here. Cutler. Guarded here by Lum Tung. Now giving it to Peter Lai. Peter Lai. Playing with Lum Tung. Going to use the screen here. Fraggle drives the hoop. Nice cut to Peyton Lum. Lum shoots it, no good. And that'll be Tony Marich. And Tony Marich is going to be fouled.
Foul. Let's see if they're going to give him a shooting foul for that.
Foul on number 12.
Looks like it's going to be on the baseline.
Substituting in for Vancouver College, number 21, Luke Perry.
So, not a shooting foul. Yeah, he held him pretty good before he was even trying to shoot. And so this will be kicked out to Callum Chow White, driving in on Dolman. Dolman into Theron. Theron good. So they're playing both big men now, in Theron and Marich. 76-60. Nice bounce to Peter Lum. Nice pass. No call there, but Fraggle working for it. Can't get it. And
right, a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. The referees are just making sure the players stay cool. Well, you know, Kits got challenged at the start of the quarter, and just VC couldn't sustain it. Kits responded back and extended their lead to 16. If we're going to see if VC has any hope of getting another Lower Mainland title, they're going to have to come out with a lot more pressure and intensity. The way they've been able to stick around is through forcing turnovers. So they're going to really have to get up in the lanes and try to make something happen, because 16 is a pretty significant margin to come back against a team like Kits.
Yeah, and like you said, the outside shots besides Lum Tung are not falling.
Yeah, I know.
For the Irish.
Kits is really focused on packing it back inside and taking away the bigs and the penetration. And VC has not had a lot of success from the three-point line. By the way, as you're looking out here in the court, fans, you'll see, of course, there's two three-point lines. The high school, we play the closer line. The further line back is the FIBA line for college and university. And also the key as well. There's two lines there. Of course, the wide key we use at the post-secondary level, but the narrow key is used for high school. Also, too, the 30-second clock in the new FIBA rules, if you shoot and get no offensive rebound, it actually resets back to 14 or 18, but not in high school. In high school, you get the full shot clock.
Thank you.
Hey, got to get the information out there.
The knowledge man, right? Expert and a knowledge man. So we get the fourth quarter here.
All right, let's see.
See how this one ends.
See how this one's out. BC really going to need a hard push. You know, again, their goal will be similar we talked about last game. They want to get it to within 10 with about 5 minutes to go, as the shot clock didn't start.
Yeah.
So
the first couple minutes is going to be huge here for Van College.
Yeah.
I mean, if
they got to chip away, they can't do it all at once, right? But if they can get it to within 10 or 9 with 5 minutes to go, they got a shot.
Yeah. So Lum here, guarded by Lum Tung. Lum, nice bounce pass to Doloman, waits for Therian to...
And you know, the entire time Lum knew he was never going to shoot that. He was setting him up, and a great read by his teammate to go backdoor there.
This is Lum Tung, guarded here by Doloman. Callum Chow, and almost could have been a foul on Cutler, but didn't. And Callum Chow trying to throw a no-look pass, didn't work, but it stays their ball.
Just getting the shot clock. They actually called a football there, so it's 18 on the shot clock.
Yeah. Peter Lai running by him. O'Brien. Lum Tung at 3. That's going to be off left. Therian had it for a second, and Cruz DeMont's going to get it. Callum Chow White bingo's a deep one. And 78-62 right now. Sorry, correction, 78-63. That was a 3. Lum driving in on O'Brien. Nice
hesitation.
Yeah, nice hezzy, and then into Jags. Jags unable to put it in. And it's going to be VC ball. So 8:47 to go. 15-point lead, 78-63. Lum Tung to Callum Chow White. O'Brien's going to settle for the 3, and boom! I don't think I've seen him take a shot yet today, but that's a big one.
They left him so wide open, he didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take that one. Here's Peyton Lum, drives on the left. He pulls up with Therian.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that either. That was a rush shot.
3 seconds into the shot clock,
with a big coming at you, and then they let Lum Tung go all the way to the hoop.
Oh, I wonder if that was basket interference.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell. Somebody pulled on the net as the ball was sitting on the rim,
and Jags,
but I couldn't tell who it was. So
and Jags just picked up his 4th foul.
That's his 4th foul.
All right, things are getting a little interesting here.
So we'll see how this will. So ball's out here. Lum Tung.
Oh my! Oh my!
You can never count VC.
They've already cut it back to 9, and it only took them 2 minutes.
Yeah. Doloman kicks it out to Cutler. Cutler Back into the corner to Dolman. Dolman against the smaller O'Brien, pulls, turns around, hits the jumper.
And there you go. You know, every time BC's done these little mini runs, Kits has always come back.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens here.
So Callum Chow-White inside to Theron. To
That's
the
a nice
cutter.
pass.
O'Brien unable to finish. And Theron, no, Peterson's able to come back up with the rebound.
Coach Sly telling his boys to slow it down and run a set.
Run a set. Up
Looks like they're going to go 1-4 high here. A little floppy set.
Out here to Doloman on the left. Guarded by Cruz Dumont. He's going to get a foul. Yes, sir, and one.
Very good resilience by these Blue Demons.
Fouls on White 11 there. And that would be Cruz Dumont. Hepner coming in for Lumtung. These guys have played in the final in the last...
the number of times they've been in the Lower Mainland
No, but in the last like 5 or 6 years, it's been at least a couple times. But Kits has never pulled this one out. Has never pulled it out. It's been VC.
Well, VC has by far the most Lower Mainland titles of any school.
Cruz Dumont pulling back out, giving it to Chow-White. Chow-White, Theron doing a good job trying, but Fraggle doing a really good job.
Oh, is it physical inside?
Yeah.
They are banging each other.
But at least the refs are letting it go.
Absolutely, they're letting them play.
Chow-White with the drive to the hoop and able to hit it in. And this is Doloman here. Going to use the screen of Peterson. Pulls it back. He's got Cruz Dumont.
Way too much dribbling on this possession.
Much, Peterson takes it to the hoop, nothing there, and O'Brien with the rebound. Here comes Chow-White. And Doloman's going to get a foul called against him.
Fouls on Kitsilano's number 14, Luca Dolman. That's his second foul.
So that's his second foul by Luca Dolman. 12-point lead, 6:28 to go. Lumtung, a good 45-second rest there. That was a get some water, kid. You're going back in substitution. Cruz Dumont into Lumtung. Over here to Hepner. Theron's got the seal set. Lumtung's going to shoot this one from deep. Back irons it. Doloman tries to help for the rebound, and I believe they're going to call Doloman on a foul.
No, I think it was on inside.
Yeah, they got it on Fraggle.
Yeah, he was grabbing on to Theron pretty good.
Yeah, and Fraggle's got 4 now, and it looks like we're going to see number 15, Andrew Cooper. So they're running low on the depth chart here.
They'll send him in there for a few fouls probably, and then it's time to get the big man back in after that.
I think if they can get it to about the 4-minute mark without having to use them, it'd be fine. Cooper, good job by Cooper there.
Now this foul's on a rebound, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's on the rebound. Let's see.
And it is.
Yeah, it's on the rebound. And now the team foul situation not looking too good for Kits. Fouls are 4-0. And on the next foul, BC is going to be going to the free throw line a lot.
So we'll see. BC has Merritt in the game now. They're looking for the lob. They get it into him. And he's going to put that one in.
All right, they've got it back to 10. That's what we were talking about. 6 minutes to go.
So Cutler brings it back to the middle of the floor. Goes around the double screen. Peter Lai. Oh, why not?
Wow.
I think he's feeling it tonight, Eves.
Big time players make big time shots.
You know what? That brings back some memories.
Yes, it does.
Not some good ones, though. Some nightmares for me. Cruz Dumont hitting the nice jumper on the baseline there. And almost a steal. Oh, my God. Some nice dribbling there by...
I don't know if that was on purpose, but he got himself out of trouble.
Wow. That was almost a turnover 3 different times there. Traveling violation.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Up 11. 5:18 to go here. These are the stressful times as a coach.
Oh, tell me about it.
You're up.
And the clock. It just feels like the clock's not even moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's definitely difficult.
I mean,
now, how long do you think he's going to go? How long do you think he's going to go before he brings him back in?
I think if VC comes down and scores, I think you'll see him.
Yeah, I mean, at the 5-minute mark, you got to get him in.
Yeah. I think if they score here, I think you'll see them come flying in. Lumtung into Hepner. Hepner into Marich. Marich against Cooper. And
yeah, he's just. But you know, they're putting him on the line, I guess, and don't want to give him anything easy.
But that's now his fifth foul, or that's the fifth foul on the team.
Yeah.
So you're going to be shooting for the next 5 minutes. So.
Going in for college number 13.
Callum Chow-White. So keeping him on the bench right now.
Number 9.
Oh, this game has taken on a very interesting twist now with this foul trouble they're in, and with the big size factor playing in now. It's very interesting.
Gonna have quite a finish, I think.
It's potential for that, absolutely.
Yeah, Marich hits the first one and hits the second one to make it a single-digit lead at 9. Doloman inbounding the ball to Peter Lai. Back to Doloman. And down to Cutler. Cutler drives middle. He's got nothing, gets it out to Peter Lai. Back up top to Cutler. Cutler waits for the screen for Peterson. He's got nothing. Spreads it back out. Everest Jag's going to be coming back into the game as he makes his way down to the scores table. Doloman on the horn screen, comes off it. The double team and Cruz Demont able to force it. Lumtung picks up the ball. Callum Chow-White. Spin. No good, but Marich with the follow, and he puts it up. 7-point lead. Timeout. Oh.
Yeah, timeout. Good spot by referee Steve Nickel there, spotting that timeout. Steve Nickel, former teammate of mine for the Mighty McGee Lions back in 1980.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I went to school with Steve.
Okay. So
Steve was the star. We were terrible.
I was just gonna say
we were terrible.
Okay, you were both
Steve
terrible.
Steve was really good.
Oh,
Steve was the best player on our team.
But you guys as a team were terrible.
No, we were terrible. Yeah.
Okay.
But the nice thing was, Coach Harry Franklin, who was my coach back then, he had a rule: if you got a technical, you had to sit out the game. Steve had a bit of a temper, so he gets a technical against West Van. West Van in 1982 were the provincial champions, okay? So I got to play a ton, but I'm not a point guard. I could shoot. My dribbling was atrocious.
Okay.
It was the most humiliating game of my life. I think I had 6 turnovers in a span of about 10 minutes. I was so hated Steve Nickel for getting that tee, so I had to bring the ball up the court. It was horrendous.
So is that something that you've never let him live down? You let him know?
I've never forgiven him for it. No, never have.
So after the game, when I go to Steve Nickel and be like, remember when you made Paul Eberhardt have to dribble the ball up the floor against West Van? Like, and now you work for West Van.
And now, look, irony of ironies. Now I work for the West Van School District now at West Van High School. I got to walk by the gym every day and see the big 1982 Highlander Championships. And the guy's name was Matt. I can't remember his last name.
It's not the
they
same
just kept
gym,
picking my pocket.
It's not the same gym, is it?
It is. It's the same. They have a new gym as well.
Was it at that gym?
It was at that gym. Yes. Every time I walk in there, I'm reminded of it.
Flashbacks. Vienna. Doloman outside to Cutler. Ooh. Second guess himself. Ooh.
Yeah, he should have taken that first shot.
Yeah. And then Doloman turns it over.
And there's a leak out. There's a leak out.
Don't pick it up, big guy.
Oh, he challenged it. Good for him.
Peterson. This will go to Cutler here. Into the middle to Peterson. Nice passing to Cutler. Outside to Peter Lee. Shorted that one, but Jag's there to get the offensive rebound.
Use the clock, boys.
Yeah, use the clock. You're up 7 right now.
Well, Kitts is kind of in survival mode right now.
Yeah, they're just trying to hold on right now.
Hanging on.
So Peter Lee driving left.
They're trapping him.
No, nice slip there. There's Cutler. Oh, the double move. Oh, in and out, not needed. And oh no, here comes Marich up the floor. Hits the Callum Chow-White. Ooh.
Good block. Good block. And a good no call there.
And Lloyd's definitely walking down the base, the side.
Oh yeah, you're going to complain on that no matter what. But that was a good shot block.
Yeah, that was a good no call there by Mr. Karn Dillon on the baseline. Into Tony Marich, drives on Peterson.
Nice pass.
Underneath to Hunter Cruz Demont and knocked away by Luka Doloman.
Good rotation there by Doloman to take that layup away.
So 3:19 to go. VC down 7. Chow-White from the corner for 3. No good. Peterson with the rebound.
Yeah, and get the ball to Mr. Lee, and let's get it set up.
A good job there by Kitsilano not to push there, realizing what's bigger at stake here. Peter Lee into the corner to Peterson. Back up top here to Doleman. Doleman using the Everest Jags screen. Pulls it back out to the 3. Playing with him now. Hunter Cruz DeMont comes
4
in.
on the shot clock.
Peter Lee for 3. No, that's 2. He's hit front rim now. And
yeah, Kits is literally in survival mode right now.
Lumtung driving the hoop over Jags, and he gets it.
Kits is basically playing not to lose right now.
86,
and
81.
That is never going to work for you.
Tail. And Peterson, sorry, the coach in me came out there. Cutler.
And VC is really getting up in the pressure in the passing lanes.
Double teams. Doleman's, almost a turnover there.
10 on the shot clock.
Peter Lee. Peter Lee going to use an Everest Jag screen. Hits Doleman. Doleman.
Oh, no basket! No basket! Oh, my! Oh, my! That was really close. I mean, I don't even know if that was the right call or not. It was that close, but he was very definitive.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure if we had replay, that would be a great.
Oh, that would be a reviewable. But oh my!
Oh my! And Tony Marich up against Jags. Jags got to stay down on that one, and he gets it.
Kits is just in full panic mode, and VC is taking full advantage here.
Get it out of the corner, and it's up to Jags.
Kits has got to stop running screen and roll every single time. It's not working. Get some motion.
86, 83, minute 40 to go here.
Woo, baby!
Doleman being guarded here by Lumtung.
And VC's only got 1 foul right now. That could play into this here.
And they're going to call Lumtung.
Yep.
That's actually not a terrible foul, just because you only have 1 foul on the board.
Unfortunately,
it's just going to reset
Doleman, though, as soon as he heard that whistle, he should have thrown it at the basket. He passed it, so it won't be a shooting foul. But you're right. VC might need to have a couple more fouls.
The only thing is it runs the shot clock now to 18.
Yeah, it gives them another 8 seconds.
You would hope that foul comes when the shot clock is above 18, so that you're not losing any more time, really. Lee,
step back.
Shoot it. Boom! There it is. Woo! Nails it. After 2, he hit front rim. That was massive. Hunter Cruz DeMont drives baseline.
Oh, will they answer? Oh!
Great block there by Peterson in the corner to Hunter Cruz DeMont, drives baseline into Marich in the middle.
And one.
And one.
Oh, he called an offensive foul. He called an offensive foul.
And the VC coaching staff not impressed with that call.
Well, he did use the elbow.
He did use the elbow, that's for sure.
Yeah, at first I thought it was going to be an N1, but he did use the elbow to gain advantage. That's a big call.
That is a massive call. We do have a timeout going to Kits.
Yeah, we have a timeout, Kits. Yeah. We should have a timeout here by Kits. Yeah.
Timeout.
Oh my, this is exciting, eh? Woo.
See, like, me and you aren't coaching right now in this game. As a coach, you'd be sitting there going, you'd be panicking. You wouldn't want to, like, they are good to coach in.
Oh, listen, that's what you live for, though. You
but
really
as a broadcaster and a fan, you want to watch the game.
Oh, 100%.
You don't want to watch.
As a coach, you want to win by 20 and get it over with.
It was over. It was up by 20. I was thinking, oh man, like as a crowd, you're probably sitting there going.
Well, and the crowd is just electric now.
But now it's like, we got a ball game here.
And just think about it, right? If he doesn't lead with his elbow there, that's an N1, and it's back to a 1-possession game. So now at 6 points, I mean, VC doesn't have to foul yet.
No.
Right? They need to get a stop here, 100%. Or what they can think about doing is maybe put like some subs in, and as soon as Kits inbounds it, foul them. And then foul them again to get to 4, because they might need that later on, right? We'll see what happens here. And we'll see if Kits takes the ball in the end line or takes the ball in the front court. Because they have that option now with the new rule.
Yeah.
If they take it in the front court, it goes to 18 seconds, though, right?
I mean, you're worried about
so
the press.
So they should take it in the back court.
You are worried about the press if you keep it back there.
Yeah.
But if you put it there,
but it's not on the baseline because the basket went through the hoop, so it goes to the sideline.
Still, it's in the back.
So you've got to take it because you need the 30 seconds, right?
That's true.
Right? You don't want to put it down to 18.
No, that's what I mean. You don't want to put it down to 18 because you put it down to 18. It's less.
Okay, looks like VC is not going to do the early foul.
Here comes the trap.
Oh, bad place to dribble, son. Oh, he got out of it.
You just girlied it.
I did.
You just Jeff girlied it. Hey, son. Oh, now they're just going to throw traps everywhere.
Yeah, but See, and now they foul. That's just going to kill you.
Like, you just took, like, that foul needed to happen at 20, 25.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, they really should have fouled immediately to get near the bonus. Now it's going to go back to 18, and they still have to foul 2 more times.
Yes.
Now, they can get a stop here. So they really shouldn't foul now. They need to force kids to take a tough shot.
Yeah, and I think that's what they were trying to do with the double teams all over the place, but...
Got a hold, Levin White. Ball just came
That's actually an okay... That's actually an okay foul.
Now, that was
no talking
but let me just say something that... What a good referee Karen Dillon is. That was really close as to whether that ball was inbounded yet. If you foul a guy while the ball's out of bounds, that's 2 in the ball. That's an automatic rule, right? And referee Dillon had a good look at it, and I love the fact that he gave the benefit of the doubt that the ball had just been passed in, because you don't want to make 2 in the ball there. You don't want to make that call. So good props there. Now they're shooting. I thought that was only the 4th foul, but I guess the number on the board was wrong. So I thought that the board was wrong. So now they are in the 5th foul, and these are big shots here to try to make it go to a 3-possession game.
One
for first?
No. 4 and all-star. Good bucket there by Kitsilano. Timeout, Penn College.
Yeah, College will advance the ball, but 8 points now. Kit's hanging on for dear life.
So we'll have to see how this all ends up. So we're just getting 50 seconds to go. 91-83. And I mean, you're VC. You're moving the ball.
Yeah, they're moving it up now. They don't need a 3 here.
No. But it's got to be quick.
But they need a score.
It's got to be quick.
Right. They need a score, and then they got to get up and press. So a 3 would be nice because it gives them an opportunity for a missed free throw. But they definitely got to score within the first 10 seconds here.
And it's got to be quick. I wonder if he's telling him the West Van story.
I don't think so. No. I'm sure he doesn't remember it.
I'm gonna ask him.
He doesn't remember how it tortured me.
Next time I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, remember that technical in West Van? Is it so vivid in your memory you even know what the technical was for?"
Oh, with Steve? Oh, I'm sure he was mouthing off the refs. He always did.
And then he became a ref.
The irony, eh? The irony.
Actually, he's one of my favorite refs.
He's very good.
He's very good to have.
And this crew has done a very good job.
And he's got some good humor behind it.
Absolutely. That's the way you got to be, man.
Right?
Oh, they're trapping. They're trapping.
Well, you don't want to let VC have it easy either, right? Chow to the hoop. No good.
I think that might do it. They got a foul now. They got a foul. They got a foul.
Peter Lee. Good play by Peter Lee. Jags. Kick it out, Jags.
Smart play.
There you go to Dorman.
And there's the foul.
There's the small.
Got to be careful. Make sure they play the ball there. But, well, you know what? That was a very exciting comeback by BC, down 18. And they got it all the way back to within 3, if I'm not mistaken.
And I mean, both these teams are going to be at the provincials and a fairly high seed.
You would think so. You would think so, yeah.
But, I mean, you still want to win.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
So, Doleman at the line to shoot. Ooh.
What's up?
And this will be Coach Sly's first Lower Mainland title, as Coach took over from Randy Coots, who had many a runs at this tournament.
Yes. Many a provincial runs, too.
Absolutely.
Is one of the most famous games that I missed that I was doing when I was doing the stats, but it was like my first year of doing the stats at the PCs, and it was the Handsworth Kits game where the clock or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And I was over at Notre Dame doing the
the
loser side games stats by hand. Don't you?
That's what it used to be.
Yeah, and I still remember Randy Coots still talks about it at the meeting.
Oh, absolutely.
Still talks about it.
You know what? You just never forget that stuff. You never do.
No, you don't forget those things. Those are memories that you'll never lose. I believe that was wasn't a second round game.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Quarterfinal game. So crazy. So 30.8 seconds to go. 92-83 for the Kitsilano Blue Demons, and the nicely dressed Sly Noel.
By the way, you know that the Blue Demon is considered the evilest of all demons.
Wow.
Just another little bit of random facts for you.
Why though?
I don't know. I just read it somewhere.
You just read it somewhere?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not met Paul Eberhardt, he's the wealth of knowledge and an expert.
On all things irrelevant.
Irrelevant, yes. Things that mean
he's out of bounds.
Nothing, out of bounds, and
yeah.
That's pretty much it there.
Yeah, I would think they'll dribble it out here, but VC might still come at him with some pressure. Let's see what they decide to do.
So
they're still going to get up, fight to the end.
They're going to foul here, or are they going to go for a 10?
They're going to try to get a steal.
And then just let him dribble it out here, you think?
I think so, yeah. No, it's done.
I wouldn't.
Well, congratulations to the kids, Blue Demons.
Well, I'm going to leave you. I'll let you sign this off.
Yes, I know you got a bit of work to do, so you go get the All-Stars ready.
Okay,
and we'll finish it up. So classless. Gotta let that go. Just dribble it out, guys. And your Kitsilano Blue Demons are your 2019 Lower Mainland Quad A champions. As the Kitsilano student section storms the floor, as the Kitsilano celebrate their Lower Mainland title.
Teams on an outstanding final game. Well done. And now we'll be having the awards. We would ask, please, all people back into the stands. All the fans, please, back into the stands.
Well, there you have it. Your final score. Kitsilano Blue Demons 92. Vancouver College Fighting Irish 83. We'll now be having the awards ceremonies for both the 3A and 4A tournaments. Thank you for joining us tonight on SportsCanada.TV. My name is Paul Eberhardt. Along with Mike Stoneberg, we were happy to bring you this action. Remember, the BC Championships, 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A, all start next Wednesday at the Langley Event Center. Make sure you get out there and see all of the tiers playing in what should be a very exciting tournament. And if you can't make it out there, go to TFSE.TV and you can watch all these games on pay-per-view with the internet broadcast. All right, thanks for joining us here at the Oval. Signing off, Paul Eberhardt.
Just grab yourself a seat. We'll get the awards over here and we'll get them done right away.
So we are going to head out the 3A and the 4A awards. We did the 1A and 2A last night. We will be sending two teams from the 1A tier. King David as the 1, Deer Lake as the 2. We're also sending two in the 2A tier. King George is 1 and Britannia is 2. And in the 3A tier, we're sending 4 teams. And in the 4A tier, 3 teams. President of the Lower Mainland Association. This is the last year of the official Lower Mainland Association with the new zones starting next year. Richmond is moving to Surrey and Delta, and Vancouver will be joining the North Shore, and Burnaby will be joining the Portland and US and Maple Ridge. So there's a big mix-up with all the teams in this zone, moving to 3 different zones. So I'm going to bring out the first MVP in the Lower Mainland Association. They didn't start having them out until 1990. Before that, it was just the first team and the second team all-star. And I'm going to bring out from Richmond High, Lewis Johnson, the first Lower Mainland MVP to help me hand out the awards. So we're going to start with the 3A second team all-stars. From Richmond High, Anton Hobergo. From Bird Creek, Sufi Ahmed. From Steveston, London, Marco Wong. From Sir Charles Tupper, Irab Arapcha. And from McNeil, Jackson Thackeray. Your 3A second team all-star team. Now for the first team. From McNeil, Hudson Swain. From Burn Creek, Biffo, Juan. From Steveston, London, Ethan White. From McNeil, Usman Tang. And from Sir Charles Summer, Joven Dillon. And your 2019 3A MVP from Sir Charles Summer, Simon Bosnia. Now we're going to do the placings. Like I said, 4 teams will move on to the provincials from 3A. In 4th, can I get the captain from Stevenson, London? In 3rd place, Burn Creek. Please. In 2nd place, the captain is from McNeil. And your 3A champions for the 3rd time, the Sir Charles Tubbers Tigers. Captains, please. Now we'll go to the 4A awards. We'll start with the 2nd team. From Churchill, Brandon Johnson. Also from Churchill, Anad Sanghera. From Burnaby South, Voltes Sohal. From DC, Luke Thieren. And from Kitsilano, Peyton Long. Your 4A second All-Star team. Now the first team from Burnaby South, Sasha Vucic. Also from Burnaby South, Giordano Pan. From BC, Hunter Cruz DeMont. From Kitsilano, Luca Goldman. And from BC, Callum Chow White. Your 4A first All-Star team. And now your 2019 4A Lower Mainland MVP from Kitsilano, Peter Lee. Now, the placement awards. Can I get captains, coaches from the third place team, the Burnaby South Rebels? Captains and coaches from the second place, Vancouver College Fighting Irish. And the captains from the 2019 4A champions, the Kitsilano Blue Demons. Thank you very much. The Richmond start Wednesday, March 6th at the LDC. Both teams will be playing in along with the other team placing teams from tonight. Please drive home safely. Have a great weekend.